You can change yours however you want, pretty much. I got salve on everyone.
I'll put kings on everyone then.
Did you say you already put salve on everyone?
No, I was saying that's what I'm set up to do.
I mean, unless any hunter feels differently, I don't even really think we need salve.
No, we don't.
Yeah, like I've never needed salve in a raid.
Okay, what would you like instead?
Might would be wonderful.
Same thing for warriors.
No, we're
No,
not.
you get salve.
and for rogues.
Did someone just flex on us by making a runed Ethereum rod in the raid?
That's what Cran's all about, the random flex.
Dude, he goes to the gym weekly.
Guys, I'm really worried. Romath just asked to not have salve, and I feel like Zil died in vain.
That's not. Yeah, that. I'm sorry, we can't give him that.
I was just gonna say Zill's not here, so it's fine.
But Zil felt it. He heard it.
In his soul.
He died a little bit inside.
Alright, Skull's coming back. I just want to see if we can start pulling trash while we wait for Thor.
We are gonna have a third paladin? Sick.
Yes, we are.
Sick.
Right. Sign up says so.
What do you say, Choopy? You want him or not?
I do. Yeah, I want him. Remember, guys,
Alright.
back on circle.
Incoming to Koss. Actually, Koss, you might want to back. Well, doesn't matter.
Readjust to be on circle.
I was gonna say we're close enough where we are gonna pull the additional brutes when he dies. Incoming.
So
Make sure you let the tanks grab him first.
I had salve. Maybe I should be putting off.
Hit on the floor right now.
Under the ground. I got a big brute butt
Well,
on
then
my face.
you got rid of the salve, so good job. Good news, you no longer have salve.
Good news, everybody. I've removed the problem.
Mission
I'm
failed
dying.
successfully.
This is literally my first time ever raiding as melee, so don't yell at me too much.
Literally.
I would never.
Literally. gonna
Literally.
yell at you.
This is my first time raiding with the guild.
Like, as long as one of you two paladins has a wisdom on the boss, no one's gonna yell at you.
There's my favorite mage tank.
Me?
Yennefer.
Gosh, another table.
Alright, so while I wait for Thor, just a couple small changes. Night Nurse, you will be healing Wildmane, who will be on Triangle. He's gonna pull it basically like right to about where I'm jumping now, circle. So you'll basically just stay on Wildmane the whole time. And then for Glue, we don't have Brilliant anymore. So Warlocks, I know I said you could either banish or enslave. Like that was kind of just a whatever you feel like doing or whatever you can get out quicker because we had 2 tanks. We don't have 2 tanks for Ulm anymore, so I want you to enslave the first one he spawns and then attack Ulm with it and try to build second threat. That way when he like fears or whatever glue, then he can just go to the ad instead.
Is Ohm the only one that does the fear?
Yeah, I'm pretty
think
sure.
so.
Okay. I'll fear ward you off the bat, Glue.
Won't work.
It happens. It happens like every 15 seconds.
It's a horrify. It's not even a fear.
Yeah.
Boo.
You can't even tremor totem it or anything. It's real fun stuff.
I can't remember how to bring up my fucking range thing for DBM.
/ range and then the amount of yardage you want.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Anytime.
Sorry about that, guys. You ever had that one friend you hadn't talked to in years all of a sudden call you out of the blue and you're like, oh shit, oh hi, oh yeah, no, oh no, you're no, it's a good time to talk, I guess.
No, I don't have any money.
It's like, you want to hang out? I'm like, when? Thursday night. I'm like, I have plans.
Wow, perfect timing.
It's like, oh, I thought we could just like you haven't talked to you in 15 years and you want to hang out now.
Like, yeah, like I can't explain what it is I have to do because I have to help defeat this this dead skeleton dragon guy. Yeah, explain later.
Just say
It's
you
okay. I
you
can
have
tell
to
you
go on a
about the
quest to play.
multi-level It's okay, Cost. I can tell you about the multi-level marketing company that I'm involved in now next week. It's fine. By the way, if it's that, you owe me $5. 'Cause I'm calling it.
It's Lularoe.
Right. All right, where are we at?
We're just waiting for Thor.
Ah, okay.
Healing
cool.
and take assignment should be good. Same thing of what you guys are used to. Only one healer changed. Marith is going to misdirect Moon to Yennefer, and then Botan, if you could do Skull to Cause.
Oh, I don't
chaos.
have a Shami for Wind Fury? No.
No, it was a weird week.
Yenne's a mage tank, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, I get
Actually, would it help you guys if I put her into tank frames for healers? Like, would that help you if I did that?
It's mostly a Cran question because Thor and Cran are her healers.
Okay,
It'd
I'll
probably
just-
help the Pallies because then their Pally power wouldn't try and put salve on her.
I
Yeah.
think it's what it does. It only has overrides for bears and warriors and paladins.
Oh, it does. Oh, I thought it was
Yeah,
just if they were marked as tank.
No, the
Oh.
overrides are there's an
Class
option
based.
for yeah.
I know who to buy them from then.
How's everybody's week going?
Rough.
Oh yeah.
I don't like working at 6 a.m.
Here, here.
I don't know. I got some beer. I feel pretty good right now.
Oh, Shadow, thank you. I just got it. Thank you very much, though.
I guess if we have a second too, if you haven't checked it out, I posted it in the Tuesday 25 main channel. If we wrap this up relatively quickly tonight, we're going to be doing what we do every week and going to mag. I think it's worth noting that for the most part, Triangle Group for the clicking assignments has changed, and a couple of other things have changed as well. So like if we have some time, just pop into that channel, see when and where you're clicking.
Wait, say that again. I didn't catch the first part.
Oh, for Mag Theridin, so like you have to click the boxes. Some of the orders have changed. Primarily Triangle Group.
If we can get those clicks down, I think we could drop mag today.
Oh yeah, we'd be fine.
Woohoo! I'm clicking.
We get phase
What's up?
1 down too. I mean, that's the other hard part, but you know.
I thought we did okay last week.
When we
We're
get
down
there,
one tank.
When we get there, I'll ask more about the mag raid.
Okay.
Because
Oh
I've
yeah,
never
we're
done
down. We're down
Yeah,
to
we did
just
good
3
last week.
tanks now.
I have some ideas for that when we get to that, but
And the other
Yeah.
thing is we don't have brilliant. So like
yeah, that's
I have a plan for you tanks.
cool.
I hope it works out, but we'll see. All right, we got Thor here, so let's get everybody buffed up. We'll get the show on the road.
Does anybody want any hit rating food?
I didn't even really have time.
Yeah, Thor, I got you.
Is there anything that melee can like get to bring?
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Like to
Like
buff you?
consumes?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty.
There's food.
Yeah.
You can get like stam, like potions or like elixirs, agility elixirs. You have
Oh, okay.
defense that like gives you like life per second or like guardian elixirs.
I got some clef hoof.
You can get the food that gives you like whatever you need that helps you with your damage. Stones for your weapons.
Thank you.
Think
I
they
forgot.
tell you on
I
the
almost
internet.
forgot to put those on.
Okay.
Yeah, so there's lots of little things that'll like boost your DPS up a little bit.
Okay. I like these. Thank you for those elixirs.
All right, as soon as Marith is ready, you guys can go ahead and get in position now.
That way you
Take this
whispered
circle
earlier.
off my head.
Assume the position.
Don't hate Yennefer.
I meant
Meredith?
hat.
That's okay. I was kidding.
Marith, you just let us know when you're ready, and we'll get it started.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
No problem. All right, Merritt's back. Everybody looks pretty good in position. All right, I'm going to put a 10-second pull timer up. Just remember, don't get too close to square or moon. Like, don't get within 15 yards of them. If they pull back a little farther than anticipated, just make adjustments. And I'll get the first interrupt on the heal on Skull.
4, 3,
Heard.
2, 1.
Run for the real power in Outland. You're not so tough after all.
Oh, Wild Mane's down.
I'm still just trying to process how that happened.
Do we have anybody on him right now?
I know
I'm
I
alive.
didn't
I'm
get
on
the
him.
initial pull. Someone aggroed before I did. So that
Working
may have
on it.
been part of it.
Stay with it.
I stepped up slightly too close to try to get in range to throw my shield at X.
Get that print of healing.
I'm gonna need some backup heals in a while.
I'm down.
Cost will pick this up. Get Skull down, guys.
Skull's down, go Cos.
Ugh.
Alright, I'm on him.
I'm down on X.
Yeah, that's probably a wipe. Wipe it up.
Can we run out of the cave?
If you think you can, go for it.
Heal me! Heal me! Aw.
Oh shit, spin the win.
Harmalad and I think of the same fucking thing. It didn't work for me either, buddy.
Yeah, the healing aggro took that. Is that what happened, or?
No, I just got smack crushed off the start. and it looked like I was just getting a lot of heals from Sarisha, so I wasn't getting topped up fast enough, and I got crushed again on the second death.
Okay.
Is it wiped in there?
Yes, please, Pile.
Do not put any. Do not make sure those don't ever go on Kigler. Make sure we're keeping our pets off that too.
I did see Kigler target Wildmane for a second. I'm not sure, and that was right about when he died. I don't know if Kigler did anything because the death log looks like it's one of his more recent ones as opposed to the first time.
Well, he didn't sheep him, and he shouldn't have lightning bolted him. It was I did get sheeped like instantly. That was a little weird, but
That's okay. We'll be fine.
When are we popping here? Was it like?
I would say if the pool looks good and everybody survives, we're gonna pop it on Skull. I'll call for it.
Maybe I should have bought more than 2 potions. Not those kind of potions. I meant the elixirs.
What kind do you need?
No, it's good. I can manage without. They're just extra.
But what kind do you need?
I was using Major Agility and Iron Skin, but Iron Skin did not help me when I got one-shotted.
Yeah, Joe. Yeah, if you're not defense cav, you're gonna get crushed, and it's just gonna take everything from you.
Oh yeah, it did the exact amount. No overkill. Thank you. Just absolute. Oh hey, I'm dead.
Hey, look, he's cute. He thinks he's gonna live. Ooh, thanks for that warning, though. I need to make sure I get those on my bar.
Yeah. I'm looking at
Did
the
you say
log.
iron shield or iron skin?
Do any of our tanks want a greater rune of warding? I have one in my bag for some reason.
For the chest, or?
Yeah. The 25% chance to protect for 400.
How long does it last for?
An hour.
Let's save it for the boss here in the next build for Gruul.
Yeah, but
And then you can.
I just give it to somebody.
I'll be main tanking him. I just want. Oh, does it blast through wipes and everything?
It's an item enhancement, so maybe.
Okay,
Does
yeah,
it-
go ahead and you can pop it on cost. Do you need my chest to do it, or you just got to trade it to me? Cool.
I just give it to you.
Thanks.
Does it like replace your enchant, or how do those
No,
work?
it's just like a weapon enchant, like a stone or anything like that.
Oh, like oil? Damn.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
that's pretty
good
cool.
for an hour.
I should get some of those.
Yeah,
A
I'll
lot of
be
people are
leveling
using salve.
my blacksmithing, so I'll try to create a bunch of those when I do.
Yeah, they take corium bars, which is why I don't have very many.
Oh man, I could hook you up.
It's like, yeah, send Jolino corium bars, and I'll donate them to the bank.
What do you call it? I'll link the recipe in raid chat for us.
All right, I'm gonna do one more ready check. I think we all have the buffs we need now.
It's literally just one corium bar.
Oh, nice.
I just don't have any more corium. I spent it all.
Damn. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll have to send you like 10 corium or some shit.
All right, everybody's ready. Let's get into position.
Can yeah, that's good. Okay.
All right, looks pretty good. Here's a 10-second pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Run on a real power in Outland.
Pull it, Yennefer, pull it. You need to spell steal it. He put it up late.
Are we running out?
Yeah, let's run out.
Sorry about that.
And fear me out of the tunnel. Damn it.
Yeah, for some reason, usually on the pull, he puts that up right away, and that time he did not. Did someone just battle res?
Oh no, they're learning.
Blizzard turned the notch up a little bit this week, guys.
Testing their new AI.
Alright, tell us when it's clear.
Hey, reset.
You're good. You're good running.
I really didn't want to bubble and let the boss run off and kill somebody else, so I just died instead. That's what happened.
Thank you
You're
for that,
welcome.
Wild.
As is tradition. Everybody on glue?
No, please, not like this. I'm not a raid boss. You don't have to do this.
I've fallen on Glue's face and I can't get up.
Oh man, they're not even resing me.
I'm giving you CPR.
As am I.
I got you.
I'm pumping him.
You guys are gonna need the defib.
Mouth to anal. Mouth to anal, that helps. That's pretty good.
Fucking Christ.
I haven't done that since college.
Damn.
It's DTM. Dick to mouth. Dick to mouth.
He's gonna have pink eye in the morning, guys.
Okay.
I didn't wipe properly before that one.
You.
What?
There you go, buddy. I was wondering where that chuckle was gonna come.
Where am I right now?
Beware the Scooby snacks.
Oh fuck.
Scooby snacks. I got something better. Doobie snacks.
Doobie.
Did you get that from the Doobie Brothers?
Tubular, dude.
I just love Jay and Silent Bob.
Who doesn't?
Cigarette.
People who need to, I don't know, people I don't trust.
That's right.
We call those people cigarettes.
How much health you got in bear form, Wild?
How much health? Almost 16k even.
Damn. It's horrify Shimon. It's not a fear wardable. It's just gonna happen over and over again. I basically just get ran around for a while until the dog, or not dog, but the enslaved thing takes aggro.
Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm bopping along to this.
I haven't heard this in so long.
Rameth, just let us know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Alright. Positions, everyone.
Oh, I just realized I don't have salve.
Yeah, a few people are still missing salve.
I also don't have spirit.
And my minute buffs are messed up.
Thank you.
All right, there it goes. I'm gonna say light myself.
Yeah, I got you.
Alright, everybody got the buffs they need?
Yeah, but do we have
Take
the
that as
buffs
yes.
that we won't?
Alright, I'm gonna do a 10-second pull timer.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, it's up.
Kigler's going after glue.
My bad.
I think we're good.
Whoever's by moon, just keep trying to move away. I see your load.
Gareth, you're gonna want to move away from that.
Go ahead and pop heroism now. Nice interrupt.
You won't
Alright, let's kill X.
one so easy.
Melee, watch out on X. Don't get too close to square. Alright, range kill moon. Melee on triangle.
Please get the Fellstalker off the box.
You're not so tough after all.
What happened to you?
Evasion just doesn't fucking work. Rogue is just a dog shit ass class.
Just dodge, nerd.
Go play PvP, scrub.
I'm not afraid of you. Will crush you.
Yay.
We did.
Yay.
Oh,
Was
go on.
exciting.
Yeah, another two-hander for my collection, guys. Look, there's nobody here that needs it, right?
Oh man, get in line, friend. I can't wait to get that and not look at the character model.
I'm sorry, Shuvi. I didn't mean to call you a scrub. Unless you are one.
He is.
I
He's
mean,
a scrub. Who plays a rogue in TBC?
Apparently Chupi.
Oh snap! Yummy, yummy.
I mean, who plays a warrior in TBC?
exactly.
It's me.
So, how exactly do I roll on this? Main spec or?
Is that your best two-hander for Rhett?
If you're unsure, just hit upgrade.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Pretty sure you're the only guy, so.
Possibility.
Except you took too long.
Well, shit.
But
So we'll have a chat after this, Sarge.
It don't give you enough time to even think.
Well, guys, just remember, part of being a core raid member is understanding your loot. We want to make sure we keep these runs going faster. So when you come in here, make sure you've looked ahead of time, figured out what you're going for, and if it drops, what you want to do. So you're not sitting there timing out or anything like that. And we have to repost it back up.
No, I mean, I understand that, but you gotta understand this is my first time doing red, too. You know,
I know.
I switched from healing.
Yeah, no, but let's go. That's what I said. Later on, we'll talk and we'll make sure we get everything hammered out. So that way, when you come back in, you get. Got it. Yeah.
Right, most people are ready. Tanks, whenever you're ready.
Alright, Cost, I got X.
Got it. Pulling back.
Stack on circle.
Flipping it real quick.
If we do get square, blue drinker, just be ready to pick that up.
Yep.
Can you try it?
The old Requiem for a Dream.
Fantastique.
Could a lovely paladin give me salve?
Oh yeah, sorry.
I was getting ready to mention that.
I still have you set to light. That's my fault.
Nope, it's also mine. No problem.
Alright, we are gonna
Oh,
pull
you're
this.
still in tank frames.
I can take care of that.
Because she's gonna take the roll.
Oh yeah, that's right. My
Yeah,
bad.
12k health.
Just hit counterspell every time it's on cooldown and kite him.
We'll be pulling Skull and X back, so we can stay here. You guys just want to stay on circle.
Alright, here we go.
It looks so peaceful.
That was weird.
He did a moonwalk. Everybody, get up tight. Everyone get ready. Do you want to pull him now?
Just grab it when it comes back around.
All right then.
It won't be that long. And yeah, we can kind of pull it right to where you're at now, cuz.
Mm-hmm. But I want you to bring it back to me. Everyone stack behind me, nice and tight though, on circle. That way we don't get a charge back. Knight, make sure Knight should make sure you're on that circle when you're done drinking.
Oh, hey, I finally see Dimidom's character.
I'm small.
Alright, it's coming back.
Crap, I had to reload my UI. Okay, I'm back up.
Alright, you're all good, man.
Here it comes, guys.
Perfect.
Oh man, this thing slaps.
Yeah, make sure you're behind him, not in front.
Come with this hammer.
Oh, yours?
Same with the dagger.
Take that back right now.
This daggers thing sucks, dude. How does anyone play with this?
How could you?
What do you get? What do you get?
How could you say that?
Ooh, okay, it's not bad.
Yeah, that's not terrible.
I don't know. Gilda went sword, so I mean.
Nothing is right in this world.
I mean, not yet. I still have like 6 more bars till 70, and then I can go swords.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it where I'm jumping right here. Everyone stay nice and tight. Well, I mean, if you want to take it here at an angle, that way we're not getting hit with each other's cleave, and then the guy can be here in the center, which is fine.
Yep.
Are we ready?
Yeah, pull it up when you're ready. Tank squad's rolling out. Yeah, you can
nice
take
and tight.
X there.
Everybody move up a little bit. Perfect.
Right where circle's at now, you'll be good. Alright, back again.
Hey, baby, how you doing? It's been a week.
It's been a long week.
I hear it's Taco Tuesday.
Honestly, if this guy gives me Dragon Spine Trophy, he'll give me anal because I'll have my whole week.
This
Yeah,
is
man,
like,
DST sounds pretty cool.
This is my only chance to do this raid during the week.
pick up your lockstone. That'd be really useful. Same tanking assignments. Hunters, do you remember your Mr. X from last week? I want to say it was Marathon Cause and Botan on Wildmane. Either way, yeah, that'll be fine.
All right, so I will be pulling him out a little bit, like last time. Good call on that, Romath. So we'll have a little bit more room to work with.
Yeah, I like that.
Give credit where credit's due.
As long as we have a good first shatter, we'll pop heroism after it. If we lose a couple people, we'll get them battle res. That'll probably be Khalifi and Sarisha. If we have a third, we'll kind of make that call if we have to.
We have Picaro too.
Yeah. I don't want to use too many on one attempt, but I guess it doesn't matter. And yes, I can mark you the shamans so that people know where to stand.
Also, Tiny, for what it's worth, I will have mostly melee totems, but I will have mana springs, so there will be a nice little bit of mana for you.
Okay.
Harm, which side are you going?
I usually go on the west side, which is to the left.
West side.
Sounds good.
Okay, I got Cause and Wildmane as purple and green, and then I have your shamans marked as well.
I'll be heading to the east since Harmony's heading to the west.
What are the mechanics for what he does?
So basically, this fight's actually pretty simple. There's going to be falling rocks. Just get out of them. They don't do a lot of damage early on, but as he gets bigger and bigger, they're going to deal more damage. So like, just get in the habit of getting out of them. And then the other main one is Shatter. So the cooldown is up every 50 seconds, but he doesn't necessarily do it every 50 seconds. Like, basically once a minute, he's going to knock everyone up into a random direction, and then the whole raid is going to have to spread out. Everyone needs to be about 15 yards apart. If you're not, you're going to take damage. It might not kill you, but if like 2 people are close to you, you're going to die, and you're going to kill them.
Ah, got it.
So basically, move out of the falling stuff, and then when he knocks everybody up and around, just try to get away from everybody as best you can. Like, it's not always clean, but as long as we don't lose too many people.
Alright, thank you.
No problem. And yeah, there's a lot of things you can do. Like, if you have DBM, you can type slash range 18. It's pretty much the best indicator you'll get, because I don't think 15 works. And then, like Meredith said, if you zoom in your map all the way, like if I go a little bit to the end of the hallway, the whole group right now is right at the edge of my map. It's a decent indicator if you want to like glance at your map.
Callie's right.
If you have yeah, you should have DBM.
Uh-huh.
Right, Romath, Sayu, and Glue Drinker. I'm gonna do one more ready check.
I thought I hit ready, but alright.
Damn it! I hit ready all the time, and it just never counted. I don't know. I don't know what's up with that.
Your add-on thinks differently.
I was
everybody's
typing
ready.
healers, but then as soon as I saw, I was like, oh, it's still up. Good, I'll hit ready.
Alright, everyone's ready. Let's get in the door, and I will do a pull timer. Again, Marith, you'll be doing Cause, and then Botan, if you could throw your misdirect on Wildmane.
I'm gonna put wisdom on the boss.
Yes, you are.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
How's that, Choop?
Back it up a little bit more. That should be good. Perfect. There's our first shatter. Just try your best to spread out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Was a decent amount of people. Don't worry about using battle reses. Let's just see a little bit more of the fight. Don't worry about heroism either.
Don't worry, wisdom's on the boss.
Nice.
You're my hero.
What is he? Gruul the Grunt Master?
Yup.
No, that's
Numericon.
that's an Numericon, the Grunt Master.
If that's right.
How could you forget?
Next shatter could be any second now. There it is. Try your best to spread out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Not bad.
There's a lot of dead people, so there's more room.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, we probably could have put in a better attempt, but I want to see a better first shatter. So I want the newer people to kind of get used to the ebb and flow of this.
Keep it up. You never know.
Yeah.
60%.
You can pull this out. No. We will pull this out. Last attempt.
Last attempt.
This motherfucker's got some big feet, man.
Thank you.
You know what that means.
Bigger socks.
And you know what that means.
Bigger shoes.
Napoleon complex, exactly.
There you go.
Try your best to spread out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Top off tanks, top off raid.
How's that?
Alright, let's move to the door. Wipe it up. If you're like towards the middle of the room or towards the back, you could start running back now.
Sure, when you get to the door, I'm gonna DI you. Never mind, I'm dead.
Oh, Thor, don't think I didn't see that.
I got him.
Got
Hey.
bonks.
Okay, we're reset.
It wouldn't let me log out.
Was that Alt F4?
I just wanted to see if it let me. I was like, yeah, it'll be 20 seconds, so maybe I'll get out. Spoiler, it didn't work.
That wasn't too bad. 43%.
I mean, 43% with what? 5 people dead in the first minute?
It was 4 people for this first shatter.
Bunch of healers or?
It was 1 healer, sure.
It was the third shatter that some of the other healers died.
Yeah.
No, I really need to see about renaming this pet, and the only change I need to make is capitalize the D at the very end of Dimmadom, because since he's my family, he can be Dale Dimmadom.
I think that's the move.
No! Who did?
Someone
It
started.
was me. Yeah, it was me. Tried to res cause. I thought I had it, but then
I had released because I knew you weren't gonna do it too. Sorry.
Hey, DI'd Night Nurse.
I'm gonna go ahead and not accept this resurrection.
Yeah, just hang on.
Oops, a dilly.
Yeah, he's got a pretty big aggro radius.
Big feet, big aggro radius. You know what they say?
I was inching up there with you, Shimon, and I was.
Oh, Choopy, you lived.
I didn't even need to vanish. He just never came for me. I literally just got myself the fuck out of there, and he just never even came. I was like, all right, cool.
Weak.
What a game.
What a game.
Shimon's pool got locked.
Ah, shit happens.
They parsed on that one.
Yeah, that was a parse attempt.
Is that a colloquialism?
Parse
I'm
is
not
a
familiar with?
priest tank.
didn't even have my inner fire up.
Not familiar with parsing.
Perfect time for self to woman's plane for you. I like how everybody's outside the gate.
Yeah, fuck that shit, man. Go in there, you'll die. As long as you're just outside of his gate, he doesn't care.
Like when you stuck the fork in the electrical socket, you know, after the fourth time, you kind of think you shouldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, now you just keep stabbing the fork into the wall instead.
We're built tolerance now. I can do it.
I have built a tolerance.
It's kind of weird when you think about it, because you know he can see us, you know?
That's what I'm saying.
There's been a few YouTubers that have covered this.
Okay, first of all, he has one eye, which means he has no depth perception. So we could be all the way across the cave or right up on him. He wouldn't know.
He thinks we're painting on the wall.
You know, this is true.
I too enjoy drugs.
And you know there's magic around, so you can like, oh, someone put in a magic painting.
Yeah. You don't really don't notice that fly or ant on the floor, you know, far, far away from you.
Yeah, I do.
Unless it's buzzing in
Stop
your
thinking
face
about it.
or...
Forgot about Ant Magic, so that's going out now.
Oh, hell yeah.
I
I'm
can't
sorry,
believe you
Gildo, I
forgot
don't
about
like
Ant Magic.
daggers.
What?
I don't know how you did it. I'm just putting on my swords.
He's a
What?
dwarf. Everything that's a dagger looks like a sword to him.
It's true.
Yeah.
Got the.
It's just like, it just seems so boring to me. Like, it's so much energy to just do a backstab. You're just like sitting there and you're like, alright, I guess every like 4 seconds I'll do one backstab.
Yeah, man, but
The damage
big
calculation
but big
makes
number.
up for it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Big numbers go burr.
Big number, Choopy. Have you considered big number?
It's not as big as my swords though.
Whoa,
You only
hey.
got a
one's good.
5%
I'm down
chance.
now.
You only got a
Yeah.
5% chance to make a big sword.
Not all of us can wield swords. Some of us have to settle with daggers.
Some of us have micro daggers, okay?
That's right. We got little dirks. Little dirges.
Yeah, but they're speedy. That's why they're good, right?
That's right.
Little
In and out,
still-
1.6
little
seconds.
stilettos.
The dirge is it's like 1.3 seconds. It's crazy.
Oh, I do still need salve.
Don't.
That is true.
Yep, I need self too.
I'll get it eventually, Drag.
Hey, I'll get the bow eventually. Can we trade?
Yeah, I'll make that trade with you right now. Any day of the week. Aromath and Harmalade. What you guys need?
I hit
Just a
Oh, that's funny. It keeps saying no for me.
Is Zill hiding in here somewhere? How does he? Is he talking about
He's
swords
watching
and
the
daggers?
stream.
Oh.
Zill likes to watch.
So was it just Romath that wasn't ready, or?
Harmalade too.
It's the ultimate mind vision.
Alright, cool.
Actually,
Alright, we're good.
I accidentally bought these here. Sarge, you could probably use these.
What do you say, buddy? I'll take it.
Everyone's ready, so hit your thingy.
Looks good. Alright, I'm gonna hit my thingy.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And die. Careful, guys. Misdirect. Misdirect.
Accidentally overtook you. Getting in position.
You
Not
did right there, right
generating
there,
threat.
right there, right there. Hold him right there.
Okay.
I'm ending you as well.
Alright, it's back on cost.
We're good.
Looks good. So first ground slam a little early.
4, 3,
Oh, this is about too many people around me.
1.
Oh, oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that didn't look good.
Alright, wave it up.
A bunch of people got thrown to the door too.
Yeah, there's nowhere I could have gone.
Yeah. I tried to charge back at the boss, which was better because I went from 5 people around me to 2, but the 2 were a healer and cost, so I was like, oh, bad trade.
It's so.
I was like, I'm fine, and he pulled over next to me, and I was like, wait, and then someone else popped up on my thing. I was like, oh no.
I think it was me. I was trying. I don't know.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, you're good, Pile. I didn't see you around that corner, and like, there was just nowhere I could have ran in time.
Yeah, it was just it was a really early one, and it was just a bad one.
If anything, I fucked you up, Pile.
10, and I literally counted because I was by myself near the door, and then literally 10 names popped up having been thrown to the door.
Yeah, it's like he threw everybody that way, short and long. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking random.
Yeah, the RNG on the throw is rough.
If you're dead in the center, try and run back. We don't
Yeah,
wanna
guys,
pull it
don't try to
again.
inch up. I mean, if they're not there, they're running back already. Don't worry, they know better.
That's the first time I actually died on him. Damn.
Nice.
I hate you so much right now.
Making progress.
Yeah, meanwhile, my repair bill screaming at me.
My fly mount's like, you're never gonna get me at Epic.
Oh man, I prioritized that first. I stopped repairing my shit at all for a little while.
You actually did.
I'm running greens. Let's go.
Who gave Gruul a 20 set of dice with all these on it? This is
Oh
bullshit.
yeah, I got rezzed by Thor. I'm the best.
Yeah.
I think Thor's the best.
He leaves you a little Thor after, but gets the job done.
It's very true.
Who let Tyson in here?
Thank you, Night Nurse.
Is somebody making nuggets?
Boo.
You're not a fan of Tyson chicken nuggets?
I prefer their vacuums.
Apparently,
I think that's Tyson.
Popeyes is gonna start selling chicken nuggets.
Aren't they already?
No, apparently they don't.
They don't have chicken strips.
That's
And
right.
popcorn chicken.
But if they're gonna start selling chicken nuggets, that means there's gonna be another fight probably.
Which they'll win again.
Like, I just went to Churches, man.
Churches is solid.
Yeah, it really is.
Do we even have one here?
We have one in Tacoma, yeah.
I think churches are everywhere. It just depends on what parish you go to.
Yeah, that's not me, homie.
Well, it depends on what church you're talking. Like, you're talking like the chicken establishment, then it's good. But if you're talking like the Jim Jones time, then yeah, you're gonna perish, all right.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, but
I
the
go to
Kool-Aid's
the
to die for.
I go
It
to
was
the
Flavor Aid, actually. Actually,
Church of Choop. We have many followers in the guild.
Absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
You ever take a poop
Worship the
before you're a
porcelain
follower?
To take
Lead
a
from
quote-
behind.
To take a quote from a musical, I'm a Presbyterian. I will not die in your dirty Baptist halls.
are you serious though right now? Like, are you serious?
I
No,
only
the-
gave him 20.
I got him.
I gave him more because
I gave
I
him
love him
one.
twice as much.
No.
Yep.
No.
You're the sloppy seconds.
Have you even met Jordan? I don't think so. I have.
We're using real names and all now.
Yeah, see, that's how you know it's personal.
Not all love is defined by physical boundaries. So I love him from afar.
Let's shoot that a little farther away.
All right, we're gonna. Oh, we got the. What do you call it? Misdirect ready?
Everybody's ready?
Who's opening it with misdirect? Awesome.
Then we better go.
Right. Start your
All right.
timer, buddy.
Yep.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's fine there, cuz.
Well, I was flipping because I was in the ceiling damage.
Is ground slam?
Oh, that's
4,
not good.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, that's good, that's good. Top off tanks, top off raid. Go ahead and pop heroism, DPS cooldowns.
All right, careful with the aggro there, guys.
Should have another shatter any second now. There it is.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Top off tanks, top off raid. Great job. Should be another shatter soon.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Let's get a battle res on Thor.
Pile was at 3% health.
Awesome, keep it up. There's gonna be one more shatter. As long as we can keep our tanks up through it, we should be okay. There it is.
4, 3, 2.
Oh, I hope I don't
1.
kill you, Glue.
Shield
Good
wall
job.
up.
Keep tanks up.
Bye, bitch.
Great job, everybody.
That wasn't funny. It was really gross.
Yeah, who would do that and laugh about it?
Gnarly.
That was a really clean one, guys.
Yeah, that was good.
It didn't sound clean.
Sound a little wet. Alright, if you don't need loot, go ahead and head to Magtheridon's Lair. Thank you for the portal.
I'm gonna go repair somewhere.
Yeah, me too. And grab something real quick.
Where's Max? It's oh yeah, it's honor hold, right?
Gratswell.
Hey, thank you so much. I'm actually gonna pick this thing up.
Where is
Yeah.
Magtheridon's lair?
Hellfire Ramparts.
Thank you.
It's
The
like, or
bottom.
Hellfire Citadel. It's like, yeah, it's the very bottom. It's like
You know
the
what? You know when you
southwest
fall.
side.
dice were not in my favor when I rolled an 8
Ah, I should have rolled a 9.
for the fallen defender.
Well, remember that's based on PR.
No.
Remember we
Is there
talked about
anybody
that?
still in the instance that's a disenchanter? Glue left.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay, I can come back. I'm just inside the edge. I didn't realize that gear would go to somebody who, or it wouldn't go to somebody.
Me either. I think once you're inside, I can pass it. Maybe.
I am now back in the instance.
There you go. Alright, thank you.
He's turned into a shard.
Yep.
I will hand them to you, or I'll hand the shard to you.
I gotta say, that's one of my better repair bills.
Warm wishes to you.
It went really smooth.
Mine was a gold and 40 silver to repair.
Brag about it.
I used to main a warrior. It was expensive.
I'm gonna brag about my only 2 gold repair.
Yep.
I am a warrior.
You ever heard of
good
the
job.
warrior sassy shield? She was pretty big in Westfall.
But big, but yet so tiny.
Yeah.
Oh hell, mine went with 2 gold too.
I wish mine was 2 gold.
Stop tanking.
What was yours, Cross? What's mine gonna look like?
Yeah, it wasn't bad. It was 9 gold.
Oh.
Hey, same here.
That's about where mine was at. But Gruul gave us 10, so I think we're good.
Yeah, no, I made a gold on the right. Yay!
That's not fair. Mine
Yay.
was 12. Get out of here.
Oh wait, I forgot consumes. I'm still in the negative. Damn it.
Does your gear degrade faster because you're getting beat on?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a thing called durability, and every time I get hit, he takes a little bit of it.
Oh, I didn't know it worked. I thought it was only in death.
No, yeah.
No.
Like you get beat on. Yeah.
Well, that would be silly if it was only in death.
Well, I mean, yeah, I would, but I just thought that's how it worked, though.
Oh yeah. When you're not
That'd
a
be
tank,
nice.
yeah. When you're not a tank, that's how it works.
Swinging your weapon also can reduce the durability of the weapon too.
And what do you call it? Every time I throw my when I don't use my bow and I use my throwing knife now, it takes the durability off of it.
That's just how that's set up. So you don't
It-
have to.
It didn't
So that
before,
you can
did
have
it?
enchanted throwing weapons. Not enchanted. That's the wrong word. I meant like magic.
Right.
Colored throwing weapons. There we go.
I don't think that's better.
Yeah, I
It's
think
tiered.
I'm holding a blue one. How? I don't understand.
it's a blue one,
Yeah,
not the other thing you said. Then
it is colored blue.
you just say
Oh.
blue,
Dabba dee dabba da.
Yeah, but it could be green.
but it was blue, so you just say it's blue.
Am I missing something?
I hope so.
Why is Calethea just T-posing in her bird form?
It's to establish dominance on Magtheridon. It's a druid tradition. I'm almost there to help complete the cycle.
You mean the circle?
No,
What's the cycle?
the cycle of life and death continues. Alright, y'all, let's do it.
Oh yeah, what's the plan for these ads?
Oh, hello, Fell Iron.
For the ads on the boss glue.
Yeah.
So you're actually, and again, like this isn't perfect because we're back down to 3 tanks, but I thought this would be the best way to do it. You can feel free to tell me if I'm just batshit crazy or whatever. But so Glue, you're gonna start off with Skull and X, because we're gonna burn them down quickly. I know you don't like tanking too, and honestly, I can't blame you. But we're gonna burn him down quick. Cause is gonna go on Square, so our third kill target, so that frees him up to take the boss whenever it comes out. And then Wildmane will take the last 2 ads on the right. So when we kill Skull and X, you can go over to him and relieve 1 from him. Cause will have Great Threat on Square. We can kill that, and then he can get ready for the boss, and then you each will have one of the last 2.
Okay.
So like, not perfect, but we work with what we got.
Yeah, it's workable.
That's fair. No, I can
That's-
take 2 of them. The 2 first ones, or even the second and third one, just fine.
I would say the 2 first ones. Just because that'll free you up to take 1 off Wild, and then Cause will still be good once we kill Square to pick up the boss. Because we will have 3 dead before boss engages. We might not have 4 down. I'll click for you, Shima.
So, small problem.
Yes.
My taunt pulls 3 things off of a target. And my target being an ally. So if I were to taunt off Wildmane, I'll pull all the ads off of him.
I'll just taunt off you.
Yeah,
Okay,
maybe
cool.
just announce to him when you're taunting so that he can get ready to take one of them back.
Cool. Sounds good.
Can someone explain the boxes to me, please?
Oh yeah. So basically, when we down all the ads and Mag third and engages, so he engages after 2 minutes. We're probably not going to have them all down in that time, but basically when Mag engages, every like 50 seconds to a minute, he's going to start channeling Blast Wave. So if you're on the 1, and I'll call for all of this. Like I'll call for like group 1 get into position. You'll move to your selected box, and you'll basically like you're gonna know which box is yours based on the marks of the ads that we're gonna throw up. So like let's say you're in like triangle group or something, just like check and see where the triangle ad is, and that'll be the box that you'll be clicking. But yeah, the whole fight is basically like he's gonna start channeling Blast Wave, and then we need to have 1 person at each box ready to click. And then when I say click, we're all gonna click the box, and then that'll basically like banish him for a quick second. It'll stop his channel, and then I'll call for it. We'll stop clicking, and then we'll go back to the boss. But if we don't all click at the same time, or at least within a couple seconds of each other, he's gonna start channeling Blast Wave, and he's gonna wipe the raid.
Okay. Where I am in group 2, it seems. What like is this gonna be told what our icons are?
Yeah, they will. So like if you check that picture, it's like skull, X, square, moon, and triangle. When we there's only 4 trash packs before mag. When we get into the room, I'm gonna throw those markings on the ads at that box, and like we can move into the room and like look around. The fight doesn't start until we attack one of the ads.
Okay, I'm just wondering, just because obviously my name's not on there.
Oh, okay, so actually, yeah, like 5 people, their name won't be on there. If your name's not on there, then you actually have nothing to worry about.
Well,
You
no,
can just.
I'm a standby raider.
Oh, okay.
But Jolino.
Yeah, you're fine because Rachel's
Oh,
name
then
isn't
you
on there.
can. Yeah, you can just DPS the boss then the whole time.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right, if everyone's here, let's go ahead and zone in. Let's see, I'll put a star on myself. You guys can all come up to Star. And then the Pats just went away. So once I see everybody up here, I'm gonna pull a ready check. I'm gonna want to get these relatively soon. You guys remember your tank targets: Cause on Skull, Wild X, Glue, Square. Marith, you can keep misdirecting to Cause. I guess the only thing that'll be different is Drag, if you could misdirect to Glue Drinker. And
Yeah,
yes,
please,
yeah, Triscuits, please tongues these.
I really want to see you guys tongue these, please.
Yeah, tongue them. Tongue them the bottle.
Tongue the fart
Tongue them
box.
real good.
We do have a few more interrupts. I'll take Square. Romath, if you could interrupt Skull. And then Jolino, if you could hit interrupts on X. What you're looking for is the Shadow Bolt Volley.
Alright, got it.
And then we're going to pull these basically to where Cause is now. I want them really far back up here. I'm going to do a real quick ready check. And if this comes back good, we're going to pull these.
Same MDs as before.
Yes, sir. You're getting Square to Glue Drinker.
Yep. Same as
Alright.
before.
Looks like we're good. Yep, Hunters, do your business.
Thanks, Glue.
And then you can't interrupt it, but make sure you're getting out of the rain of fire too.
Alright. MD's ticking, got a pull.
Yeah, go ahead. Let them come all the way back up. As best we can. Let's pull them back a little farther too. Make sure we're hitting the Shadow Bolt Volleys. Thank you for the interrupt on Square.
No problem.
I was worried about Triangle. I wasn't paying attention.
Came to lay some Sunners, and I was like, I'll help out.
Very nice.
The guaranteed interrupt is killing them.
Everyone, just kind of stay back. We're gonna do the same thing. Let them come up, and we'll get them all spread out nice.
Yeah, we're gonna
in 30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll just grab the Pat next. I really don't want us pulling that accidentally. But the good news is we can fight them down here. So tanks and hunters, if you guys want to get to like where Star is now. And then the rest of the raid, you can kind of stay where you're at. I can almost fit in this skull.
Should we be worried?
No. Alright, marks are out.
I fit all the way in the skull.
Nice.
I fit in the trash.
Same misdirects, same interrupts. Make sure we're getting tongues out. And they're coming up now, so tanks, get ready. Here we go.
Illidan is an arrogant fool. Crush him.
And if you got 2 minute cooldowns, you might as well use them on these because it's about 2 minutes between every misdirect.
Killer, where are you taking this guy?
He keeps horrifying me.
Keeps
so I keep running
horrifying
around. Yeah. He's horrifying me, then he just drops threats sometimes.
They heard your
That was
weakness
weird.
was being horrified, so they continue to show you the same feat picks as they did in hiking.
Yeah, we totally get horrified by that. My God.
Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, no. These are
The
not
agony.
these are not good feat picks. They're like
Guys,
bad feat
gonna
picks because they have pillar stashes.
Oh
take
man.
this time to man up, get anything you need. Hunters, just let us know when your misdirect is up, and we'll pull.
Who would do that? Like, what sites? I know how to avoid them.
Yeah, I need to write these addresses down.
To avoid.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna
Right.
bookmark them so that way I know never to go there.
This is a nightmare.
Alright, misdirect's up in about 5 seconds.
Alright, looks like Mr. X are going up. We'll just fight these down here.
Hey, look at my 2-minute timers up. That's kind of nice.
Alright, here we go. Same interrupts, curse tongues, fantastic. Now we'll double back and head to the left side. Same deal, take this time to man up, get anything you need, and Hunters, let us know when your misdirect is up.
About a minute.
And this will be our last trash pull.
About 5 seconds and then these are up.
Sounds good. Alright, tanks get ready. Mr. X going out. Alright, go ahead whenever you're ready, guys. Alright.
My blood will be the end of you.
So you can enter the room. Just be very careful that you do not take any hostile action against any of these ads. Don't hit them. You can buff, stuff like that. Just don't touch them, and it won't pull the boss. But as you can see now, I've marked the ads. These marks are going to go away as we kill the ads. but Skull X Square, Moon Triangle will correspond to your boxes.
And just so everyone's aware, I will be tanking McTherden in between Skull and Triangle right there in that area. So that way, if you can't remember, you know Skull's on the left and Triangle's on the right.
So I'm going to throw up a ready check, and this is, I want you to hit ready if you understand what order you're clicking at and what box you're at. If you have questions, just hit no. And then the 5 of you that don't have a click target, you can just hit yes. So Shimon and Night Nurse, you guys have questions?
Yeah, sorry. You guys said for the boxes, it's in the Discord, right? I meant to check.
Correct.
Sorry.
I don't think, actually, Night Nurse, you don't have a box target. Just because you're new with us this week, I tried to keep everybody the same. So you'll actually, when Phase 2 starts and Magtheridon engages, you'll just kind of stand right in the middle so that you're in range of cause and just keep him healed up.
Okay.
Me
Oh,
warrior.
tank assigns on the ads too. So Glue Drinker is getting Skull and X. Cause is getting Square. And then Wild Mane is getting Moon and Triangle. Yep, right like that. And then as soon as we get Skull and X down, Glue, I want you to hop over. You'll pick up Moon, and then Wild, you'll just stay on Triangle, which I guess you'll have to taunt. But as long as you guys communicate that with yourselves, like Glue, just say like I'm taunting now.
Yep.
Wild is staying on Triangle.
Okay, so he's gonna pull them to triangle. Perfect.
I'm assuming once we actually get to the click phase, you're actually gonna call out when to click, right?
Correct. I'm gonna so
cool.
like about 10-15 seconds before we have to click, I'm gonna say group 1, group 2, group 3, stuff like that. Get into position. And then I will call for the click as well, and then I'll call for the stop click.
Okay. One more question I should have asked.
Yeah.
I'm first. Then we got Tiny in my group, Tiny, Picard, and then Trisket. Will we end up repeating that process? Like once we get to Trisket, will it go back to me, or will it probably
Correct.
be dead by then?
We're probably gonna have to go through multiple times. Probably like there's probably gonna be 6 or 7 in reality. So yeah, once we get to the 4th group, it'll go back to 1.
Okay. So basically, I guess all I gotta remember is the 4th. So the 5th time will be me again. Okay.
He'll call out group 1. He'll be like, group 1, you'll know that you're group 1 and you're going to go back to your square.
Yeah. Other than that, let's see, Romath and Jolino. Romath, if you could. So these are actually the same as the ads we just killed, guys. So I want Curse of Tongues on all of these guys. Or at the very least, I want Curse of Tongues on Skull, X, and Square. And then Romath and Jolino. Romath, if you could get the first interrupt on Skull for his Shadow Bolt volley. And then Jolino, if you could get the second. And then myself and Harmalade, if you wouldn't mind. I'll get the first one on X, if you can get the second. And then I'll get the third. And then they also heal too, so hopefully if we keep this rotation, at least one person should be up to get the heal as well. But really, we want to try to at least burn 3 of these down before 2 minutes. Just make sure we're interrupting heals, and then Warlocks, you know the deal. They're going to summon those Infernals. Just get Banishes and Fears out as best you can.
Hunters will have traps on too. Run them over there if you're panicked.
That's a very good point. Other than that, yeah, we got a little less than an hour, so I'm going to try to get as many pulls in as possible.
Hey, Cheap, do you want me tanking these 2 mobs more by moon or more by triangle?
More by moon, if you could.
Got it.
Cause you can keep square right where it's at,
Mhm.
and then glue if you want to keep those 2 more towards X.
Yep, I plan to take it like right here-ish.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Do you want something misdirected to him?
Yeah, so since you've been doing that to glue, Drag, you can misdirect Skull to glue, and then glue if you want to just pick up X.
Yep, that's the plan.
And then Marith, that should actually be fine. Yeah, that should be fine for misdirects.
I have one more stupid ass question.
Yeah.
As far as kill order, is it going to be pretty much the same as this mark, like skull, X, etc., or?
Yep. Skull X, square, moon. So we're basically just gonna go around the room in like a counterclockwise position.
Okay, cool, gotcha.
And then when we get to triangle and moon, I'll probably just call for whatever one might be lower. Probably moon. And cause, yeah, we'll have a misdirect up for you.
It's 2 minutes till start, 2 minutes for MD. It'll be up.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure we get that.
Alright, I'll do one final ready check. Again, Romath and then Jolino on Skull, and then myself and then Harmalade on X. Let's just make sure we're getting as many of the volleys as we can, and especially interrupting the heals. Alright, everybody's ready? Drag, go ahead and throw up your misdirect. I'll throw up a pull timer.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Jesus.
It's okay, hold DPS for a second.
I brought it back to you.
Let him get these in position.
That who he taunt threw me off.
Alright, let's go ahead and pop heroism.
This guy's over to here. Here.
Nice interrupt on X. Get a battle res on Shimon once this thing ends. I'll get the next interrupt on X.
I've got a soul stone.
Nice. Good interrupts. Alright, let's go to square. I'll get the first interrupt on square.
Okay.
Never mind. As soon as I got there.
You'll get the next one.
Romath or Harm, get the next.
Get a clue.
Alright, I'll get that.
Cran, can you primary glue, please?
Boss is coming in 15 seconds. Alright, let's kill Moon. Kill Moon. Cause, get ready to pick up boss. Healers, get ready to heal Cause.
I'm down.
We get a battle res for Sarisha. I'll take interrupts on triangle.
Start the boss to cost.
Heals on me. Last 10.
I'll get the next interrupt on triangle. Oh, damn it. Somebody can grab that next one. After we are done getting bounced around, I want group 1 to get into position for clicking. So group 1, get to your boxes now.
Let me know if you need me to take this, James.
Nope, I'm good.
Cool.
Alright, group 1, you should be at your boxes.
Ah, damn it.
It's okay, let's see if we can get this click down. Oh, a little early, guys. I didn't call for it yet.
He was fixing a Nova, wasn't he?
No, he is now, so now we would click.
It still worked though, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
No,
we're dying to it.
I mean, actually, if everybody had clicked it, that one still would have happened, but yeah.
That was still pretty good, though.
Well, I guess I'll just wait until I die.
So to clarify, Choopy's going to say, click now, and that's when you click. Don't anticipate it. Don't think you're going to just wait till he says click now, and then boom, all at the same time.
But Tiny, how'd you live? Invisibility?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, Well, I clicked a little early, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's good.
I mean, this is a lot of people's first time even seeing the fight. I like that we're just reliably getting through the ad phase too.
I
You-
guess I
you
was
can-
looking at the little countdown and I panicked. I was like, is he gonna say click or what?
Yes,
Yeah, so
please.
the
Yeah,
thing of it is
you can click on the alarm too.
So Sergeant, just know that this is more about disrupting the channel, not like preventing the spell being cast. So we were waiting for him to cast it and disrupting it.
Oh, okay. I got you.
But no, honestly, that was awesome. I'm glad that we like down a tank from last week. We still got through the ad phase with relatively no issues.
One other thing, when you click it, make sure that you basically click it and then don't touch anything. Because if you press anything else, you're going to unclick it, at which point you could equally mess it up and wipe the raid.
Yeah.
But stay on it as long as you can, though, right?
Just stay on it until cause like you don't actually have to do the full channel. You only have to do about 3-4 seconds of it, and I think it's like a 7-8 second channel, something like that. I will call for like I'll do all the call outs. Like I'll call for clicks and I'll call for when you stop.
All right. It still went really good though.
No, yeah, that was awesome.
I like how Shadowbax's res was nice to me.
Oh yeah, Thor, give me some of that. Give
Oh.
me some of that good lovin'.
McLovin.
When you do get here, let's just stay in the doorway for now to get rebuffs, and then we'll enter the room once we're all good.
I think I have a minor change suggestion.
Yeah, what you got?
So I think for when Glue relieves me, I would like him to take Triangle as opposed to Moon, because when we get Moon done faster, I can switch to Cat and DPS down Triangle faster.
Sounds good to me.
Cool. Does that go with you, Glue?
Yeah, no problem here.
You know, my counter argument would be is the faster we get his target down, the faster he can put his judgments on that. You can put wisdom on yours.
Debatably, he could put wisdom on both of them.
Yeah.
Glue, just tab wisdom. Just tab judge him. Come on, man. Come on.
He can maintain one on the secondary target while Big Nux maintains on primary.
Yeah, Glue. Come on.
On which one?
I think we're just joking around right now, but it'd be like we're just giving Glue a hard time for not going above and beyond when not even being asked for it.
I think it's more like I'm just a wisdom bot. I put wisdom on thing. Here I go.
Glue, I don't have wisdom.
Don't worry, buddy. Your time will come.
It's already coming, dude. This is peak paladin. You're giving me mana.
Yeah, this is come time. Come on.
Bro, Pally Powder's starting to piss me off. It's acting weird.
Are you ready to enter the cum zone?
No.
Then come back next week.
I'm wearing my galoshes.
What you need, Thor? What's our timer on heroism too?
2
2
minutes.
minutes.
2 minutes, okay.
2 minutes.
We are gonna wait for that. Because that'll help us get through this ad phase a lot quicker, and we just showed that we are capable of doing that. So yeah, you guys just let us know when that cooldown is up, and I'll do my pull timer. Yeah, if you have to take a quick bathroom break or something, you got about a minute.
Oh, now you say something.
Yeah, exactly. You're welcome.
If in that case, we almost might as well just pull when they come back. Because by then, even if we're still ticking down, it'll be within like 30 seconds, you know?
Yeah.
My blood is my own.
I think I have those same chains hanging from my ceiling.
Hey, now that I look at them, they match the ones hanging from my nipples.
Nice.
I'm glad to see you're using the Christmas present I got you.
Fun, well, actually, fact above us is a blood furnace.
It's not letting me buff the pets. Like every time I mouse over it, it's mousing over the next one above it. What the hell?
Alright, here should be ready now, right? Perhaps.
Ready.
Alright, I'm gonna do ready check. See if everybody's back. Alright, everybody's ready. I'm gonna do a 10-second pull timer. And hunters, if you want to throw your misdirect, or I guess drag, you're the only one asked to do it, so
5.
good luck.
4, 3, 2.
Same interrupt assignments. Thank you for tongues. Give it a second. Alright, pop heroism now. I'll get the next interrupt on next.
I will get the next interrupt on X.
Sounds good. It's probably gonna die. Alright, let's get the square. Let's get tongues on square again. Thank you very much.
The next interrupt on square.
Sounds good.
Pulling triangle.
Yeah, missile.
I'll go next.
Get me to reincarnate?
Yes, please. If we could get Yenny up too. Alright, let's kill Moon.
How much time do we have?
20 seconds.
Ooh, that's good.
I'll go into triangle for interrupts. Romath, if you can get the first one on Moon.
Yep.
Put wisdom on Moon for you guys.
Boss engaging now.
Thanks, Glue.
Harm, if you can get the next one on triangle. Awesome, thank you.
You're good, cuz. I'm with you if you want to pull it back.
I'll get the next on triangle.
I got next on triangle.
Thanks, Romath. 1, start to get to your boxes. It's going to be a little hard, but we'll have time.
This in front off me.
Group 1 to your boxes. Group 1 to your boxes.
How are we supposed to handle these
Click
infernals?
Alright, stop clicking. Stop clicking. Perfect. Every time like that.
Literally repeat that until we win.
Do you want me to run around taunting random infernals, or?
I should despawn. Just try to keep them banished and feared. Warlocks, if you could, please.
And Glue, you can fear them too. They're demons.
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're demons. Nebula knows.
Group 2, get ready. After you're done getting knocked around, Group 2 get to your positions for boxes. Group 2 you should be in position.
I'm a little out. I'm coming.
Still got a second. Alright, click now, click now. Hold it, hold it. Alright, stop clicking. Perfect.
Oh my god!
Look at this raid group of people that know how to click. It's amazing.
Wisdom on the boss again?
Awesome.
And interrupt.
Just stay focused, guys. We got this. Group 3, start to get to your positions for boxes. You're probably going to get knocked around, so get in position now. There's our knock around. You might get knocked off the boss, but Group 3, just try your best to get back.
That's in conflagration.
Click. Now. Alright, stop clicking.
I learned he cleaves.
Do we
I
have
can
a
be
battle
res.
for stay? Yeah, get him up.
All means be resing.
Group 4, you will be up next for clicks in 10 seconds. Get into position. You still have time. Just in 10 seconds, move to your box. Alright, Group 4, move there now.
That's in conflagration.
Group 4, you're probably going to get knocked around. Just try your best after to get back to your box. Alright, click now. Click whenever you can. Perfect. Alright, stop clicking. Group 1 will be next.
Just a reminder for the 30% big hit.
Group 1, get to your boxes. Group 1. Group 1, you should be at your boxes. We're gonna get bounced around, that's fine. Any second now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, plenty of time, Group 1.
Don't push him under 30% until this happens, I'd say.
Yeah, hold DPS, hold DPS. Just nice and slow.
What's happening?
I have no idea.
Maybe it don't do it again?
Oh, he'll do it. This is just weird. It's a cooldown, not like a he's gonna do it now. It's okay, Group 1, just stay at your spot. Alright, there it is. Group 1 click. Alright, stop clicking.
Top people off if we can.
Yep, top the whole raid off. We're all going to take a lot of AoE damage at the start of 30%. Looks good.
We're good.
Get ready, here we go. Raid's going to take a lot of damage. Just do what you can. Health stone, bandages. Top off tanks, top off raid. Group 2, get into your positions for clicking.
Watch for falling ceiling.
Group 2, you should be at your boxes. Group 2, click, click, click. Alright, stop clicking. Group 3, you'll be next. The popcorn is bad. Alright, group 3, get to your box.
Shield wall going off now.
Group 3 to your box. Group 3, click, 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 click. Alright, stop clicking.
Oh my god, no! Yes!
Stay your course.
Just
Keep
stay
her steady.
focused. Just stay focused.
Stay
Steady she goes. Stay on target, Orkins.
Quick, everybody give up.
Oh,
fuck
everybody. Hell yeah.
Suck
Awesome
Nice.
fucking job. Give yourselves all a pat on the back. That was fucking awesome.
We did it, guys.
Woo!
Booyah.
Hell yeah. Interrupt and click. It's that easy. Where's Trippus when you need him?
That really is easy.
Yeah, that's not too bad. Awesome job, everybody. We went from messing up clicks last week to just being able to down the ad phase last week to fucking this. That's amazing. Give yourselves all a pat on the back.
Oh man, with 3 tanks too.
My hand's
Yeah.
cramping up.
You all did
That was
amazing.
the secret.
Bro, I'm sweating.
What a silly polearm.
I know. It's actually a shame that we got that. It looks badass though, for what it's worth.
Yeah, but it is like, oh hey, check it out. It's like this
Right.
should have been just a drop, an epic, a trash drop.
Oh, don't forget to loot your thing for SSC if you got that.
Oh
Wait.
man, this thing reminds me of the polearm out of ZG. It looks almost identical.
Wait, never mind, that's not me.
Well, it's sad, but I had fun.
Nice work,
Don't worry,
everybody.
Shadowbacks, I gotcha.
If you want this item, just roll off spec, everybody.
Yeah, this is just gonna be based on roll.
That's okay. I'll just pass since I would have ended up putting it in the bank
Same
anyway.
with this item. If you want this item, please roll off spec.
Oh, is it the bag? It's the bag.
Oh, whoa, bag.
You guys don't want that one. It's not that good.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and pass on that.
No! We rolled to 99!
Alright, Mag's head. If you don't know what that does, it turns into a ring. If
That's
you want, I
on
could
pretty
link
much
them.
Everybody.
Yeah, it is.
Except melee, I think.
It is for hunters.
It's
Oh,
one
shit.
Of my, it's one of my
Hunters
best
aren't
rings.
melee.
Yeah, hunters are physical DPS.
They're
Well,
ranged
actually,
melee.
But they're not melee, though. Actually.
They are if you max it.
I'm sorry,
So
I don't want to...
actually,
What's up, Self?
Lots of people have the same PR, so I'm looking to see who rolled the highest, and it looks
Yeah.
like Marith.
Congrats, Marith.
Congrats, Marith.
Yeah, unfortunately, until everybody starts winning loot, a lot of people are going to have the same PR, and then it's based on roll. So
Nice.
that'll iron out. Oh, I'm excited. That's fucking awesome, guys. I'm proud of all of you. That's amazing.
All right, I'm done with phase 1. I'll be back when phase 2 comes out,
Yeah.
guys.
See you guys later. Thanks for the fun.
We beat the game, right?
It's been
Yeah, GG
great being
nerds.
your raid leader. I'll see you guys in like 3
See you
months.
in 3 months, right? Is that when it comes out?
Oh, that's awesome. Well, awesome job, guys. Done 30 minutes before.
Woohoo! Guys, I'm trying to answer an officer and I just messed that up, so give me a second. We're gonna have to re-roll on that item.
I think Thor got it. No, wait, I lied.
Yeah, it would have been Thor, right?
Yeah, I think I would have been Thor. He has him and Sayu have the same priority, but they do 4. Sayu rolled 13.
Yeah, Thor did roll higher than me last time.
Okay, then I'll give it to Thor.
As much as I would like it, don't get me wrong.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we'll honor the first roll.
Alright, thanks everyone.
Ah, that's awesome. Good job, guys.
Damn you, Thor! You're taking all the gear
I
tokens from me.
think this situation right here just proved that this is the right guild.